大家好. My name is Antonio Prieto and I'm an architect and project officer for the Connecting Nature project at A Coruña City Council. Today, I'm going to take you through the implementation of our pilot project on nature-based solutions and our approach on upscaling and replicating it, not just in the city, but also to other cities and regions. The nature-based solution that we have been working with within the Connecting Nature project is about urban gardening and creating an urban gardens network throughout the city, connecting the different initiatives that we had running and expanding them. So first of all, why did we choose urban gardens? Well, urban gardens are small-scale projects that can be then upscaled to a citywide level. They are cost-efficient and they are aligned with wider-scale agendas like the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the European Urban Agenda, or the Spanish Urban Agenda. Urban gardens are able to provide benefits at many different levels, enhancing biodiversity and fighting climate change, improving health and well-being of citizens, promoting social cohesion, and offering new economic opportunities. On the left, you can see the situation that we had at the beginning of the Connecting Nature project, and on the right, the situation at the end of the project. What we have done is expanding the number of gardens, community gardens for associations, but also urban gardens open to all citizens, multiplying the number of school gardens, reaching more families, more associations, and more children. We have also connected the different initiatives that were apart from each other, creating a real network where all stakeholders are represented and talking among them. On this slide, you can see some of the initiatives and case studies that we have developed with the community gardens, the school gardens, the municipal urban gardens, and a project for a new garden that is currently under construction. In this figure, you can see how we use the framework developed within the Connecting Nature project to guide us through this process. We have marked some of the main transformation points, like the selection of the exemplar, the different meetings and workshops that we had with the Connecting Nature partners, the connection with other relevant projects at the local scale, or a national level award that we won with our Urban Gardens network, which helped increase citizen awareness. You can also see how we use some of the tools like the impact assessment, measuring indicators, or co-production involving stakeholders throughout the 3 phases. From the beginning, we have tried to align the goals of the project with the higher level goals of the city. This helps secure political support and also provides the basis for a successful replication and upscaling in the future. For example, we have linked our project with the city's Urban Sustainable Development Strategy, A Coruña, which is supported by European funds and has a specific line to fund the implementation of urban gardens in the city. We have also aligned the goals of the project with the goals of our city's urban agenda. A Coruña is one of the pioneer cities in Spain to develop a local implementation plan for the Spanish urban agenda, which was developed in 2018 and is fully aligned with the European urban agenda and with the United Nations new urban agenda, Habitat 3. And if we take a look at the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, we can see that with a project apparently so simple as an urban garden, we can approach at least 11 out of the 17 goals. Another thing we have been doing is trying to break down the silos and involve the different municipal departments. We have found that engaging more stakeholders and more departments, bringing more people on board, can be a powerful tool to gain more support and bring new opportunities for upscaling. We are at the Environment Department, where we have been working from the beginning with other departments, like the Employment Department, which organized a training course on urban agriculture for unemployed people. We have also joined forces with the Tourism and Markets Department, as there was a connection with an organic products market that they were organizing, and it could be an opportunity for urban gardeners to showcase their products. And of course, the Education Department, because school gardens are a key element of the network, so they needed to be part of the project from the beginning. But we haven't just been working internally with other municipal departments, but also with other actors, trying to engage external stakeholders, citizens, NGOs, and enterprises. We set up a local group on urban agriculture, where all the stakeholders are present. We have been meeting regularly, and they have been helping us co-design and advance on the strategy for urban agriculture. At the moment, we are working on the next steps, upscaling the work we've been doing with the Urban Gardens Network to develop an urban greening plan for all the city. For this, we are planning to use some of the tools, the framework, and the building blocks, which we have tested with the Gardens Network. Also building on some existing strategies like the city's Green Infrastructure Plan or the strategy against climate change. We believe that having tested the new tools with a smaller project, like the Urban Gardens Network in our case, can be a first step towards a successful, more ambitious approach. On the other hand, we are also working on replicating the implementation of nature-based solutions to other cities and regions in our country. That is why the city of A Coruña is leading the recently launched Spanish UrbanByNature Hub. This hub aims at promoting the implementation of nature-based solutions in Spain, sharing knowledge between the partners and displaying the work developed in the Connecting Nature project and other projects in the different cities. Through this initiative, we wish to ensure the continuity of the Connecting Nature framework for its use in future projects, both in our city and in other cities in its area of influence. The hub was launched in November 2021 in a face-to-face event in the city of A Coruña. Among the main local partners, the hub is supported by the University of A Coruña, the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve that surrounds our city, the Galician Health Service, some neighbor cities like Lugo and Santiago de Compostela, and several private companies and associations. At the national scale, several cities that are also involved in projects related to nature-based solutions are present in the hub, like Málaga, Porto, Madrid, Barcelona, Valladolid, Valencia, and Algeciras. The new UrbanByNature Spanish Hub will initially focus on the following topics: the role of nature-based solutions as a multifunctional tool for urban regeneration, the role of art and poetry in co-production, telling the story of nature-based solutions, involving citizens and increasing the sense of belonging to public space and nature. The impact of nature-based solutions on people's health and well-being. Through this hub, the different partners will be able to collaborate on identifying policy and funding opportunities that facilitate evidence for innovative nature-based solutions. The Hub will help upscale nature-based solutions at a local and at a regional level by sharing connecting nature innovations with new partners, while at the same time, those partners can bring in their own innovations developed within other projects. Finally, it will be an opportunity to interact with other UrbanByNature hubs, like today with the Chinese hub, to exchange good practice and outputs. 谢谢大家收听. If you have any questions, or if you would like to learn more about what we have been doing here in A Coruña, please do not hesitate to contact my colleague, Prieto González, or myself through the emails provided on the slide. Thank you.